Mia, what are you doing? Give me a kiss. Want to give me a kiss? Mina. Psst. Hey. Give me a kiss. Thank you. What's he doing? What are you doing? Are you gonna touch my face? Are you gonna touch my face? So last night, when the earthquake happened, Fernando was coincidentally in Mexico City because he travels for work. So I got super anxious because I was like, perfect. A fucking earthquake and not Katrina, Katia is coming, the hurricane. And then they were like, surprise, there's tsunami warnings because of the fucking earthquake. So I fucking was anxious as hell. I cried and I was like, that's just great. His flight's gonna get canceled and he's gonna die in Mexico City with that whore he works with. But I went to bed. That was not the point of the story. The point of the story is then I had a fucking nightmare, which I usually don't have nightmares. I went to sleep. I only slept 5 hours because I had a nightmare that an earthquake happened in Charlotte and it destroyed my entire house, like, to dust. Like, there was nothing left. We had to buy a new house, which was fine because then I was like, dope, we can pick our room colors. We can paint the walls. I was like excited, but it was horrible because it was scary and I was like, whatever. So I had that nightmare. So I slept for 5 hours, woke up, and then I tried to go back to sleep. Whatever. Then Fernando FaceTimes me and he's like, oh, I might miss my flight. So then I started crying again and getting anxious because I was like, why would you tell me that? Because now you're going to get trapped in Mexico City, die in a tsunami. The flights are not going to leave because of the hurricane and I'm never going to see you again. And he's like, never mind, I shouldn't have said anything. I'm like, but you did. And I was anxious again. So it's been like 12 hours of anxiety at this point. And I can't go back to sleep. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just go to his apartment and wait. So I was going to do that anyway. And I was like, I'll just go back to bed there. So he makes his flight, and then I go back to the apartment, and I try to take a nap. First of all, the cat is the biggest piece of shit in the entire world. She has food, she has water, but insists on waking me up. Will not let me sleep. So I finally get to sleep. And I have another fucking nightmare. God, I'm so tired. I'm so tired right now. I have another fucking nightmare that... Well, it wasn't really a nightmare. It was more just an annoying dream that my old fat boss from Mazda was giving my phone number out to people who work there. And people kept calling me. In my dream, I texted her and I was like, hey, can you stop sharing my personal contact information with everyone, fat? So, like, that was annoying. And then I have another nightmare that me and Fernando were at some, like, he owned, like, a cabin in the woods somewhere, and he, like, was pissing me off because he had all these thorns that, oh god, I just stabbed my nipple with my acrylic. It hurts so bad. I'm having a rough day. Ow. Anyway, I was dreaming Fernando owned this cabin in the woods. Also, I have a fucking cold sore right in the crease of my mouth, and it keeps bleeding because I keep opening my mouth to yawn and exist and eat and live. I'm going through it. He had a cabin, and we were in an argument because he had all these fucking plants that were covered in thorns right outside the cabin, and every time we'd walk in and out, it would, like, cut my feet and my ankles, and I was like, why don't you just fucking trim these plants? Like, why do you live this way? And we were in the cabin, and he had all these cameras set up so, like, intruders couldn't get in, and we were trying to, like, fuck each other or something, and we heard, like, someone come in, but we couldn't find them in the cabin. So we're both, like, naked, trying not to die, like, running around the cabin being like, someone's in here. And then while I'm doing that, I'm, like, having the most restless sleep ever. My phone was turned up, and my mom texted me, and she was like, you forgot that you said you were eating dinner here tonight. I'm making zucchini. And I'm like, fuck me, I do want zucchini, and I forgot, so I had to drive all the way back to my house just to eat some fucking zucchini later, because Fernando doesn't get home till, like, 1 in the morning anyway, and Mia wouldn't let me nap. Besides, I tried to go back to sleep after she texted me that, and Mia was not having it. Like, the cat just wanted me to suffer. So now I'm back at my mom's house, and I'm gonna try and nap one more fucking time. I would like to not have any nightmares. I would like to not have any cats wake me up, Bean? Pretty sure he's in a coma. And I'm a fucking Cowboys fan, so I don't know what good this even is. I just woke up from my nap to find out that Ezekiel Elliott will be able to actually play in all 16 games this year and will not be suspended. Y'all thought? And at Fernando for not telling me and letting me find out from fucking Twitter. You fake. I finally got to nap. My face is really crazy. This day is super boring. I'm basically just waiting for multiple flights to get in. He doesn't get home till like 1 in the morning. Waiting for my mom to come home and make zucchini and chicken. Oh, God. Okay. So it's just been a day of waiting and sleeping. I've literally slept or been laying in bed all fucking day. And it's so boring. And this cold sore hurts so bad. And look at my fucking face. Like, I'm just breaking out.
I also haven't been able to dye my hair in a couple months because my hair's falling out and I'm going fucking crazy. I'm really tired of this.
Yeah, I was gonna let you sit on me and you went too far. Sorry. Good. You had it way too high.
I'm gonna put the lid on.
Beautiful night. Window open. It's only 62 degrees. I have the lava lamp set up. A nice little candle going. Mia's excited. Really nice weather. This morning when I was getting in my car, I hit my arm really hard on my car door entrance, and I thought I was overreacting because I was really tired because I was whining a lot and it hurt really bad. Let me show you the bruise.
You bother me all day. Stop it. Stop it.
Also, gonna see Kesha in 3 weeks. So excited.
Fernando's plane landed, but now he has to drive his coworker an hour and 26 minutes to her fucking house. Because why would she be able to drive her fucking self? I don't know. Why would she ever contribute anything to society other than being a troublemaker at work and not wanting to abide by the dress code? Because having her pussy lips out is more important than doing her job.
We came real close to the casualty I fucking prayed for with the earthquake while she was in Mexico City. But I guess, just wasn't the right time. There are 3 people on this earth, and 3 only, that if we were ever in a purge situation, or if it was one of those scenarios if you had 1 gun and 3 bullets and no consequences, who would it be? I'll tell you who. His crazy ex-girlfriend, who blackmailed him and harassed us, my 600-pound life boss from Mazda, and that fucking whore he works with. Easy. Done. Trump, you lucked out. You lucked out today. While I'm venting, I'll just be real with you on here. She's one of those people that while he's traveling and trying to take snaps of his food, take snaps of the scenery, bitch about his day, his Snapchat, she has to fucking start talking over him every time he starts talking. And I'm I'm trying to hear and see what my man is doing while he's on a trade show. If you want to communicate what you're doing on the same trade show, then why don't you get a Snapchat? Oh, because your husband doesn't allow you to have a smartphone. Literally. It's just you can't speak 5 syllables without her then starting to say her own sentence. And I'm ain't nobody want to fucking hear you talking. No one fucking asked you, first the fuck of all. And he said that she tries on purpose to get in a Snapchat. It's can you just? And another thing that was rude as shit is she's super religious or whatever, and she goes to hoity-toity Jesus era Catholic church where you just read out of dusty ass Bibles, and speak fucking Latin, and I guess to her that's religion. And Fernando was excited. We went to church, and he fucking told her he went to church, and she was like, oh, I'm so excited for you. And he was like, oh, it was elevation. And she was like, oh, well, that doesn't count. Bitch, are you Jesus? Are you Jesus? Who? What? Now, excuse the fuck out of me, because I'm no Christian, okay? I didn't go to church for a long time, and I don't really believe in Jesus. But here's the thing, I do fucking know, okay, that when you're a Christian, or a Catholic, or Jewish, or whatever the fuck you are, when someone that you allegedly care about, on a personal level, informs you that they went back to church and heard the word of Jesus effing Christ, and they're excited about it, if you're a fucking Christian, you don't fucking tell them it doesn't count. You be excited that they found their way back to church. That's what you fucking do. So maybe you misinterpreted the Bible, and the only part you understood was like be a slave to your husband and like let him not let you have a fucking smartphone or what the fuck ever. But rude. And I have been good. I have been good because I haven't vented about her. It's on YouTube. It's on there. I can't tell you how long it's been, but it's been a long motherfucking time because that's the same bitch that I had to go pick him up from the other trade show and had to hide in another parking ass lot because she had to run her mouth and didn't want anyone to leave. Remember her? Same bitch. Same one. Same one. Mark my fucking words. Mark my fucking words. She is trouble. Something bad's gonna happen because of her. I don't know to whom. I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know fucking when. But it's gonna happen. Okay? I want you all, because everyone always thinks I'm crazy. Everyone thinks I'm crazy. When I say that someone's bad news, everyone's like, oh, you don't know her. No. Fucking listen to me. I promise you. It might not be today. It might not be tomorrow. It might not be next week. But I assure you it will happen. And on top of that, just my last general statement. Mia, I'm busy. Okay? Okay? She's one of those people that will say, meet me downstairs at 9:03 and then show up at 9:17. Which overall is just the rudest fucking quality a human being can have. Someone who has no regard for other people's time. Mia, I'm busy. I said, she's just so annoying. Like, she's so annoying. And even he said she's like a ditz. She forgets things. And it's so annoying because they're the only two people that speak the same language. So they kind of have to travel together. And it's like, literally, I don't fucking care if it's a woman. In fact, he's going to New Orleans with Joni sometime soon. I don't know Joni. I hope Joni's not a late person. Hopefully it's good, but it's not Adriana. I don't fucking care if him and Joni get to stay in the bachelor mansion in the overnight suite. Okay? As long as he's not in the same motherfucking city as this trash ass, pretentious ass, rugrat voice sounding ass bitch.
And that's the tea on that.
You know, sometimes I really hate that I'm too old to get in fist fights. Do you ever feel that? Do you ever just feel like, goddamn, if I could just not go to jail for squaring the fuck up just one good time? That's literally what happened to Jimmy. That's why I punched Jimmy in the face. I already was too old to do that. I was 21? 21? Too fucking old to be fist fighting in a parking lot, that's for sure. But it's like, I just had this overwhelming, exhausting sensation that this is a human being that needs to be punched in the fucking face. And I promise you, there's a lot of people out there, maybe even you watching, that thinks I need to be punched in the face. Maybe I do. Okay? I'll admit it. But that's the thing. It's not fair that we live in a society where people just get to walk around needing a good fucking punch right in the motherfucking face, and you can't just do that. It's not the same thing as just disliking someone. It's a unique, specific feeling that you believe in your deepest heart of hearts that this is a person that communication and verbal resolution will not work on. Like, this is a person that is just so, like, their head is so far up their own rectum that the only solution is to punch them hard and fast right in their face hole. And that it's like a tension that just doesn't go away until you punch them. Because as soon as I punched Jimmy, I was like, ugh. I can rest. I can rest. Mia's so stupid. She heard her name on my Snap story and she came running like I called her. False alarm. It was fake, sorry. Thanks for coming. What? What you want? Give me key. Give me key. Yeah, thank you.
So anyway, okay, those are Mia's whiskers. It's not about you. This isn't about you. This right here is what Adriana does. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Oh my god, you're so cute. You're so cute. Look at you, Mila.
Anyway, as I was saying, I'll acquire more frustration over the course of probably like 3 to 6 months. We'll do this again sometime. This was nice. I'd appreciate you if you stop doing what you're doing and headbutting my phone. But yeah, it was really nice chat. I feel like we just had like coffee and complained. I feel a little bit better. I'm gonna punch you in the face. Keep chewing on my phone. Give me key. Give me key. Give me key. Thank you.